Pirate Software insisted on penetrative sex with X, who clearly communicated their refusal. He would force himself onto X and dry hump them. Very dog-like behavior from Pirate Software there, one could say. When X tried to push him away, he would forcefully push himself onto them. This would continue until Thor ejaculated. Oh my god. He even rapes like a loser. He even fucking rapes like a total loser, man. Okay, if you've got a sensitive stomach, turn away now. Okay, turn away now. What the actual fuck, bro? What on earth? Bro, he's oh my god. What the actual fuck, dude? He's literally fucking in the mattress. He's literally in it. He can't escape. He's literally... Oh my god. Dude, he's literally shoved in the mattress. What the actual fuck? What on earth, dude? What the fuck is this, man? What is he wearing, bro? I'm seeing people in chat saying J-stalk footage. I disavow those comments. So I will give Quintheo props for, you know, admitting fault. Wait a second, what video is it as well? Hang on a second. Dude, wait a second. Ooh. Ooh, turns out that video I got 867,000 views on. Ooh, turns out I was a bit wrong there. Dude, that's so funny, man. That's base. Ooh, a little bit wrong about that. Anyway, thanks for that, bye. So let's see what old Blondie's got to say about this with his blue eyes.
A Jewish journalist...
There's no way. That's his opening gambit. Come on. That is outlandish. That's his fucking opening gambit.
Have you ever watched pornography?
Never. Never.
If you have been a consumer of it,
Gross.
You're also guilty.
Bro, I literally can't watch pornography anymore without showing my face. No thank you. Getting put in some sort of goon database that gets hacked in the future. And then and your picture gets released with your top searches. Not that I've got anything to hide, by the way. It will be very normal stuff. Very standard stuff, okay? We'll see this. Dude. Bro, what the fuck? How did you know? Hang on a minute, where'd you get this from? This looks like exactly the image that I had to take this more. Wait, what? No.
In that chat, she mentions Cameron couldn't have seen her crotch due to their positioning. And while I was streaming, Jilly even provided me with this image to describe what happened. Now,
what the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck? Okay, listen, guys. Here's something to chew on. Okay. So Jelly at the time, I believe, was 16 when this event happened. Does this drawing constitute lolly?
Now I'm a dude who cuts stuff together. Alright? Who edits stuff. You know, who does stuff for film, TV, all that stuff. And I can't...
Did you guys see that? Or am I going crazy? Did you guys just see that? You saw that, right? I'm wondering if I'm just going like stir crazy. What do you mean? We got a segment here off the back of the Mutar stuff, and we're going to be calling it Star Wars or Indian versus Indian. As much as I obviously hate the Eye of Vader stuff, I do think it demonstrates that Dr. K does have a genuine, like, real connection to his heritage.
Wow.
Dr. K would never race mix. Dr. K is seeking out a pure-blood Indian mate, and that's the only thing he'll go with. He's traveling back to the old country because he wants to find a pure-blood Indian so that his genes remain pure. Yes, that's a great move. For some reason, everyone just wanted to talk to Dr. K. I mean, obviously, I've got my own takes about the Dr. K stuff. We don't need to get into the depths of it, but like, you know, it was like literal guru mysticism shit, you know? I need to go speak to the man at the top of the mountain and he's going to tell me all my problems and help me, you know? Fucking sat there in a turban with a little flute with a snake fucking, you know, in front of him like that. That's what it felt like. Why the dating crisis is just natural selection. Wait, what the fuck? What? Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Charles Darwin said you don't get to fuck. Unlucky. It's out of my hands.
Is goes and meets up with his old buddy who's a registered sex offender. You can't make this shit up! And to all of you...
Okay. What is actually wrong with him going and privately meeting a fucking sex offender? Unless he's like a gay rapist. I think Brad is probably going to be safe, no? Like, what? Like, dude, what's the problem here? Bro, after a day of dealing with you fuckers in chat, it would probably be a pleasure to go and relax with a registered sex offender, to be honest with you. It would be very peaceful in comparison, I'm sure.
Name here is Aludiana, and they were also an ex.
I just can't get over how gay he looks. Right. You got a problem, DK, with effeminate looking men, haven't you? I think you got some sort of like issue there. You always hate men that look a bit gay. Not talking till Conan G sleeves. I'm embarrassed about what I said about him because you all made fun of me for it, even though I'm right and not gay. DK's been commenting a lot on male appearance recently. It is a bit unnerving for me as a virulent homophobe, I must say. I'm like, DK, come on. Can it at least not be a trans? Meet me halfway here, bro. What the fuck? This is exactly what I mean. Yes, he is the gay Riddler, okay? But that's why I love him.
Riddle me this. Who claims he's straight but searches for Gawk when it's late?
Oi, Chud Logic here. Today we're going to do the Gawk tier list, something I've wanted to do for years now. First up is Keffals.
10 seconds. You can come.
I really enjoyed her dominatrix
Bro, that was fake news. That is fake news. I tell you what though, bro. Dude, the finasteride is working. Look at the difference. Or has it just got longer hair? I think it's got longer hair, to be honest.
10 seconds. You can come.
I really enjoyed her dominatrix fart porn. Then we have Ava Tyson.
Okay,
S tier.
Okay.
Besides that, she really wasn't appearing
That was
in this.
quite a good bit. That was fake news though. That's never happened on a stream. I've never done that shit, man. That was ridiculous.
And this is why I have a 95% threshold. Anyone I report gets banned.
Oh my god, dude! What a pathetic Reddit tier wretch, bro. Well, what you do, you see, you put in what they've said. You put in what they've said, and I've got a 95% success rate because I put in what they say exactly. So the Twitch moderation team can see clearly the breach of the TOS that's occurred, and then they get banned, bro. I can't say what I want to say, but I think you all know what I want to say, don't you? Right, dude, what the fuck, bro? Look at that. Lyrics is a, what do you want me to say?
He tells people as he stabs them, welcome to the AIDS Club.
Welcome to the AIDS Club.
We'll go for once and for all.
I must say, I saw this and I watched a bit of it, and I felt like, is this what it felt like being like a plantation owner in America in the 1800s or whatever, where you just sat there and you're watching, like, you know, your slaves fight each other? It just feels very much, I feel like I should be in one of those white suits, one of those hats on, you know?
Oh, let the march begin!
What the fuck is this, dude?
Get on the ground!
Right, there's no way, dude.
Throw it to the ground!
Right.
Who pissed on my grave? Who pissed on my grave? Who pissed?
Runs over the box. Oh, what's this pirate software? Ooh, what's this? Report that video. Literal call for brigading. Explicit call for brigading. Bro, this is insane. We got him. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Oh dear. Oh dear, Thor. We got you in fucking black and white, motherfucker. Unlucky. I remember when I first started selling life insurance, there was this one person I spoke to, and they said that they had Marfan syndrome, right? And obviously life insurance is all about risk. And I was always quite diligent in trying to check if they could get coverage. But I had no idea what Marfan syndrome was, right? And basically it's like a totally fucked condition. Then I found out that Marfan syndrome is like, people are physically, they've got very like tall, gangly limbs. And obviously when you're talking to someone on the phone, you start to kind of envision what they look like. And I just basically imagine this person like a tall, gangly alien, like 7 foot tall or something like that. And then I think I told you the story as well about a time I was on the phone to someone and they seemed fairly normal. But then when we got to the questions about like the brain and stuff, they were talking about they had this head injury when they were younger. And it was so severe that they had like a portion of their skull removed or something. So they had like this fucking dip in their heads. They had this dip in their skull where their fucking brain used to be. It got fucked up or something. And then my mate across from me, right, he heard the conversation and he like drew a picture whilst I was on the phone talking to them about it of this like gormless looking guy with half of his skull missing and was like flashing it up to me.
Cheaper. And you can, if you're a person foreign to Australia, buy one of those, but you can't buy it on an existing house.
Matt, what do I do if I want to kill myself?
So just to confirm, this fella's popped a slice of apple into his mouth. Okay, he's having a little chew on it, having a little chew on that. Meanwhile, someone, which I'm presuming is some sort of troll, is saying that in a fucking TTS. Just choose his apple slice. Bro. What the fuck, dude?
As Big Lemon says, not this again.
Not this again! He has spoken recently about this as well. Okay? But basically, Matto seems to have a bit of a problem. Where his audience talk about wanting to top themselves.
Like, we're at the hundreds at this point. Hundreds.
Hundreds! Hundreds! Hundreds of... There are literally hundreds of fans that have told me they want to top themselves. What the fuck? Why do you think this is funny? Because I'm a very evil person. And I find other people's pain and suffering very entertaining and amusing. And I'm never going to change. If we're going by what Quinn Thea is saying, right? It should have been over about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. It should have been some flavour of over about 7 different times already. Dude.